All right, welcome everybody. Take a second to go over this disclaimer if you have not already. Um, in the meantime, I will drop a playlist link in the chat if you would like to listen along. Feel free to do that. I'll give everyone a second to take a look at the disclaimer and also get set up with the playlist if you want to do that, and then we'll get ready to get started. All right, so again, welcome everyone. Thanks for coming out. We will get started. If you want to listen along to my playlist link, go ahead and cue that up. I somehow misplaced it from 2 seconds ago, but that's okay. All right, so I'll give the countdown. 3, 2, 1, go, and then go. We'll go. So 3, 2, 1, go. Okay. And again, remember to take it off shuffle. So we're going to get started down in child's pose. So you can find your way down into your child's pose. Your knees can be close together. Your big toes come to touch. Feeling the hips sinking back towards the ankles. Arms reach out in front of you. Forehead sinks down to the mat. Closing your eyes, and we'll just start to get settled in down here. Just starting to check in with our breath. Big inhale in through the nose. Feeling the belly, the rib cage, everything filling up. And as you exhale, releasing out through the mouth. A couple more of these inhales filling up. Exhale, sigh it out. And so we're just taking this time to just find ourselves on our mat. Finding ourselves physically, feeling the points of contact you have, your forehead, your hands, your knees, feet. We're also trying to let our minds settle as well. We'll start to shift our way into our Ujjayi, our ocean breath, keeping the inhale through your nose, holding it for a second at the back of your throat before you exhale and release it back out through the nose. So we'll just take some time to find your own pace, your own rhythm. And as you inhale, your fingers can reach towards the top of your mat. As you exhale, hands can walk their way over to the right. They can come off the edge of your mat and start to feel a stretch along your left rib cage. Slowly finding your way back to center. Letting the hands walk over to the left, feeling the length along the right ribs. And then slowly back to center. Again, remembering that our child's pose is kind of like our designated resting place. If at any point you want to return here, you're welcome to do so. As we inhale, slowly finding your way up into a table, wrists are under the shoulders, knees are beneath the hips. We'll take some time to circle, going as wide and as deep as you'd like. And then reversing the opposite. Maybe you end up coming into like a figure 8 type motion. And then slowly back to center. Fingers spread wide, toes flip under, lifting your hips up, pressing back, finding your way to your first downward facing dog. Hands and feet about hip width distance, trying to press your weight back into your legs. This first dog, feel free to alternate bending one knee and the other as one knee bends. That other heel gets a little closer to your mat. And as you're moving about, just checking in and seeing how everything feels. Do you feel a little bit tight, stiff, like my hamstrings always are? Do you feel nice, open, loose, springy, ready to go? If you're not there yet, hopefully we will get there. Find your way back to stillness. Take an inhale, look up between the hands. Let the knees bend, drop the hips, and then stepping or hopping your way up to a forward fold at the top of your mat. Take an inhale and rise halfway, coming to your flat back. Crown of the head shines forward as you inhale. Take an exhale and fold down. And then slowly, one vertebrae at a time, we roll our way up to standing. Head and neck come up last. We'll let the arms reach up overhead. The hands come through heart center. Let's let them fall to our sides. Toes come to touch. Feeling the engagement in your quads, your core, rolling the shoulders up and back, palms are open, fingers spread wide. You can set your gaze in front of you. You can close your eyes. And then slowly, we'll let the hands come to heart center. We'll take a moment to set an intention for our practice. Inhale, lifting the intention, lifting the hands up overhead, slight little back bend. Before we exhale and fold forward, rise and halfway lift. Exhale, hands go down, step the feet back, coming to your high plank. This first time, let's let the knees drop, coming onto the tops of your feet. Elbows spin, they point behind you, and then slowly we lower the chest and chin. So you inhale, lifting your heart, coming to a cobra. Exhale, toes flip back. Downward facing dog. So using these opening sequences to start to get ourselves warmed up, getting used to bending, folding, all that good stuff. Inhale, look up. Bend the knees, drop the hips, step or hop to the top of the mat. Flat back, inhale. Exhale, fold. Again, slowly rolling your way up to standing, head and neck up last. When you get to the top, arms reach overhead. Hands through heart center. To your sides, breathing tall. Welcome to take a few shoulder rolls. Inhale, reaching the arms overhead. As you exhale, let your left arm reach forward. Your right arm reaches back. Then turning, looking down that back arm if your neck is okay with that. Inhale, reach tall. Exhale, switching, right goes forward. Left goes back. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, spread the arms wide, swan dive, fold forward, lead with the heart. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, hands down. Step the feet back. Find high plank. Option to drop your knees like we did before. Option to keep the knees lifted as we lower and hover coming into our chaturanga. Inhaling from here to your cobra or your upward facing dog. Hips and quads are up off the mat. Exhale, toes flip back. Returning downward facing. Let's do one more, Sunny. Inhale, look up, bend the knees, drop the hips, step or hop to the top of the mat. Flat back, inhale, fold, exhale. You can curl up, you can reverse your swan dive and sweep up, whatever you prefer. Hands through heart center to your sides. Inhale, reaching tall. Exhale, swan dive, folding forward. Flat back, inhale, hands down. You can step to your high plank if you wanted to float to your low plank. You can do that. Lowering chaturanga, inhaling cobra or upward facing. Exhale, meeting back, downward facing, and taking a couple breaths here. So as we keep going through our flow, we do that sequence a lot: flat back, high, low plank, up dog, down dog. It's up to you to pick and choose how you want to take that moving forward. Do you want to drop the knees, come up through cobra? Do you want to jump back to your low plank, to your up dog? Or do you want to skip the whole thing entirely and just meet back in down dog? Choose your own adventure, whatever you prefer. Okay. So meeting back in our down dog, we're going to take an inhale and look up between the hands, bend the knees, drop the hips, step or hop up to the top of the mat. Flat back, inhale, fold, exhale, reverse, sweep tall. Exhale, hands through heart center to your sides. Draw your legs together. Reach the arms overhead, coming down into your Utkatasana, your chair pose. Core is engaging, keeps the lower back nice and straight. The fingers reach forward. You're sitting down as you exhale. Maybe you're curling the toes off the mat, balancing on the on the heels, or maybe you're balancing on the balls of the feet, lifting the heels off the mat. Inhale, reaching forward. Exhale, straighten and fold. Inhale, heart lifts. Exhale, hands down. Step or hopping high to low plank. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, piking, downward facing. Lift your right leg tall. As you exhale, step that right foot forward. Pivot and plant that back foot at a 45-degree angle. Strong core lifts your torso, lifts your arms. We're coming up, warrior one. So reaching tall as you breathe in. As you exhale, sinking, settling into your lunge. Trying to feel this left hip pressing forward. It's not going to quite get there for most of us, but that's okay. Inhale. As you exhale, we're turning, opening, and finding our warrior two. Your back foot is parallel with the back of your mat. Your front foot with the top. Arms reach apart. Sinking into your lunge. Inhale. Exhale, let the shoulders fall away from the ears. Don't scrunch them. Inhale, spin the front palm up, drop the back arm, reverse your warrior. Don't lose the lunge. Exhale, windmill your way down, high to low plank. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, toes flip back, downward facing. Take an inhale, we'll lift the left leg up. As you exhale, the left foot steps. Pivot and plant the right heel. Strong core takes us up, warrior one. Finding your foundation and then sinking into the lunge. Take an inhale and reach your fingers as tall as you can up towards the ceiling. Take an exhale and let the shoulders drop away from the ears. Inhale. Exhale, turn open, warrior two. Arms reach out. Sinking low. Spin, drop the back arm, reverse. Exhale, windmill, high to low. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, downward facing. Take a big inhale through the nose. Exhale, sigh it out through the mouth. Inhale, look up, bend the knees, drop the hips, step or hop to the top of the mat. Flat back, inhale. Fold, exhale. Reverse, sweep tall. Exhale, sitting into your lunge or your chair. Inhale. Exhale, straighten and fold. Heart goes up, hands go down, stepping or hopping, high to low plank. Inhaling, cobra or upward facing. Meeting back, and your down dog, lift the right leg tall as you inhale. Exhale, let it step. Big inhale, pull it up, warrior one. Exhale, open, warrior two. Spin, reverse. Windmill, high to low. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, downward facing. The left leg lifts. The left foot steps. Plant. Rise. Warrior one. Open, warrior two. Reverse. Windmill down. High to low. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, downward facing. Big inhale through the nose. Exhale, sigh it out through the mouth. Inhale, look up, bend the knees, drop the hips, stepping or hopping. Flat back, inhale. Fold, exhale. Reverse, sweep tall. Exhale, settle. Utkatasana, inhale. As you exhale, sweep the arms to the right. Inhale, center. Exhale, sweep left. Inhale, center. To the right. Center. To the left. Inhale, center. Lift the heels. Hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Straighten. Fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Hands down. Step or hop. High to low. Upward facing. Inhale. Downward facing. Exhale. The right leg lifts. So you exhale. Bring the right knee towards the nose. Inhale, kick. Exhale to the right elbow. Inhale, kick. Exhale to the left elbow. Inhale, kick. Exhale, step forward. Plant, rise. Warrior 1. Exhale, open. Warrior 2. Spin, reverse. Windmill. High plank, hold. Root into the right hand. Spin, turn, lift the left arm up. Option to drop this lower leg. Make a kickstand from either position. You can lift the top leg up. Strong core lifts you. Inhale. Exhale, square it off. Lower, chaturanga. Upward facing. Exhale. Downward facing. The left leg lifts. Knee to nose. Kick. To the left. Kick. To the right. Kick. Step it up. Plant. Warrior 1. Open, warrior 2. Spinning, reversing, windmilling, holding. Left hand down. Right arm up. Strong core lifts us. Inhale. Exhale, square it off. Chaturanga. Inhale, lift the heart. Exhale, flip the toes. Inhale. Exhale, sigh it out through the mouth. One more. Inhale, fill up. Exhale, sigh it out. Inhale, look forward. Bend the knees, drop the hips, step or hop to the top of the mat. Flat back, inhale. Folding, exhale. Reverse, sweep tall. Exhale, sitting, landing, Utkatasana. Breathe in. Exhale, straighten, fold. Lift the heart, drop the hands, step or hop, high to low. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, downward facing. The right leg comes up. Exhale, bring it to the outside of the right elbow and hold for 3, 2, 1. Inhale, kick. Exhale, cross it to the left. Hold it for 3, 2, 1. Inhale, kick it tall. Exhale, bring it back out to the right. Sweep it to the left. Extend the leg. Plant. And then turn. Lift your left arm up. So we're in our fallen warrior. Inhale. Exhale, bring the left hand down. Gonna do like a little push-up. And then pressing, kicking that leg to the ceiling. Exhale, step it through. Warrior 1. Open. Warrior 2. Spin, reverse. Find high plank. Right hand roots. Left hand lifts. Inhale. Square it off. Lower chaturanga. Upward facing. Downward facing. Left leg up. Exhale to the outside, the left elbow. Inhale, kick. Exhale, cross it right. Inhale, kick. Exhale, it goes left. It goes right. Kick that leg out. Spin, turn, lift the right arm tall. And then do that little push-up. Press, kick, step, Inhale, warrior one. Open, warrior two. Spin reverse. Windmill high plank. Left hand down. Right arm up. Inhale. Exhale, lower chaturanga. Press up, high plank. Exhale, downward facing. Take an inhale through the nose. Exhale, sigh it out through the mouth. Inhale, look up. Bend the knees. Drop the hips. Step or hop to the top of your mat. Flat back. Inhale. Exhale, fold forward. Reverse, sweep tall. Exhale, finding your chair pose. Breathe in. Inhale, lift the heels. Breathing tall. Inhale. Exhale, drop the heels, sweep the arms behind you. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, sweep back. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, sweep low, hold here. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Straighten, fold forward. Rising, flat back. Hands down. Step and hopping. High to low. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, downward facing. Lift the right leg tall. Exhale, step it forward. Stay on the ball of the back foot. Strong core takes us up. Crescent lunge. Feel free to put a micro bend in that left knee. That helps your lower back out. Inhale, we reach. Exhale, you lower. Hover that knee inch or two off the ground. Inhale, lift. Lower. Lift. Lower. Lift. Lower. Hold for 3, 2, 1. Start to tilt forward. Sweep the arms behind you. Lifting off. Coming to our Dekasana. The back foot is flexed. Trying to have a nice straight line. The more horizontal you get, the harder it gets. Hands can come to heart center. They can even reach out in front of you, coming to a warrior 3. And then slowly, we land back, find a warrior 1. Arms are tall. Exhale, opening, warrior 2. Spin, reverse. Windmill high plank. Right hand down. Left arm lifts. Inhale. So you exhale, thread that left arm under your right side. Inhale, lift. Exhale, thread. Lift. Thread. Lift. Thread. Last lift. Square it off. Chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing. The left leg lifts. The left foot steps. Stay on the ball of the back foot as we rise to standing. Inhale. Exhale, drop the knee, hover it, lift, lower, lift, lower. One more lift, one more lower, hold. 3, 2, 1. Tilting, sweeping, lifting off. Dekasana, and flexing the foot. Arms start alongside you. Maybe they come to heart center. Maybe they come out in front. And then slowly touching down, finding warrior one as the arms come up. Exhale, opening warrior two. Spin reverse. Find high plank. The left hand roots, the right arm lifts. Inhale. Exhale, thread. Inhale, lift. Thread. Lift. Thread. Lift. Square it off. High plank, hold it here. Lower chaturanga. Press back up, high plank. Uh-oh. Lower the right forearm, the left forearm, the right hand under, the left hand under, the left arm down, the right arm down, the left hand under, the right hand under, right arm, left arm, left arm, right arm, left arm, right arm, right arm, left arm, chaturanga. Not done just yet, high plank. Right arm down, left arm down, hold here. Still breathing strong. One big inhale. As you exhale, pressing up to your high plank. On the count of 5, lower to your chaturanga. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, downward facing. Dropping the knees. Coming back. Child's pose. Welcome to reach the arms behind you. Welcome to interlace. Work the hands forward. You can use a strap doing that too. I would if I wasn't using one to hold my tripod down right now, but hopefully you can. If your arms are behind you, they're interlaced, slowly, let's bring them back out in front of us. Let's lift the right arm tall. Let's thread the right arm under the left, letting the forehead or the right cheek drop to the mat. And slowly uncurling that arm, reaching it out in front of you. Inhale, the left arm lifts. Exhale, the left arm threads under. And then slowly, the left arm reaches out. And we'll just start to curl ourselves back up to our table. And then flipping the toes, lifting the legs, returning downward facing, and just checking in, seeing how maybe this dog feels a little different than the first one we did. And then from here, we're just gonna walk our feet up towards our hands. So doing that, however, works for you. Then when we get to the top, folded ragdoll, interlace the hands around the elbows, and then just gently swaying from side to side. And then slowly coming to stillness. You're gonna come into a squat. Your knees are feeling fine, you can really sink down. Knees are feeling a little tighter. You can stay lifted. You can even sit on a block too. And that could be, cool experience. But if you're down in the squat, I want us to think about having the triceps to the inside of the legs. And then hands come to heart center. And as you pull them down, it should straighten your spine out. So I have hands up at my face, and then as I pull them down, it extends the spine. So you don't want to do the full Gollum hunch here. You want to be tall. Maybe you stay here. It's nice kind of hip opener a little bit. Or maybe you have the hands come to the ground. The hips come up. The feet start to toe heel together. Engaging the core, lifting one leg, the other, coming up and finding your crow. Now maybe you hold it for just a second. That's great. Maybe you're strong in your crow and you can float back to your plank. If not, we'll all meet there. Inhale through an up dog. Regroup, downward facing. Lift your right leg tall. Bend the knee, open up the hips. Feel free to stay here. Feel free to flip your dog. Whatever feels good for you. And then slowly find your way back to that three-legged dog, stepping forward. And we're finding a runner's lunge. So hands are to either side of the front leg, back heels up. So you inhale, you're pulsing low. So you exhale, straighten the leg, shift the hips back. We'll flow back and forth a little bit. Inhale, you come forward. Exhale, you extend back. Inhale, forward. Exhale, extend back. One more time, come forward. And then this time we're gonna hold the stretch. So I want you to lift up a little bit. Turn and plant that back foot like your warrior one. And then you're gonna drape the torso over the leg. If you have one block, you can put it underneath the calf. If you have two, you can put it to either side. Then you can drape down. You can adjust your stance a little bit. Inhale. As you exhale, you're going to come back to your lunge. Strong core takes us up to standing. Inhale. Bring the hands to the heart center. Lean forward. lengthen, twisting to the right. So left elbow to the outside of the right leg. Hands can stay here, or option to open them up. Each time you exhale, you're just trying to get your heart a little bit farther over to the right. If your arms are closed, start to open them. Strong core takes us to standing. Inhale. Exhale, twirl, warrior two. Spin, drop the back arm. Reverse. Windmill down, high to low. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, downward facing. The left leg lifts. Bend the knee, open up the hips. Option to flip your dog. And then slowly finding your way back to your three-legged dog. And you'll step forward. Runner's lunge, we're low. Exhale, extending back. Runner's lunge, inhale. Exhale, extend. Inhale. Extend. One more time, we're low. Exhale, extend it back, come up, get set. Plant that back foot, and then draping, folding. Inhale. And as you exhale back to your low plank. Strong core takes you to standing. Inhale. Hands at heart center. Lean forward, lengthen. Twisting to the left. So right elbow outside, left leg. Hands can stay closed, they can open. As you exhale, you're just trying to get your heart over. Slowly, strong core takes us up. Inhale. Exhale, twirl, warrior two. Spin, reverse. Exhale, windmill, high plank. Low, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, downward facing dog. From here, again, let's walk our feet up towards our hands. And again, let's take a folded ragdoll. But this time, you're going to start to kind of consciously and intentionally swing the arms from side to side. I always think about that carnival ride, the Viking ship that goes up and down. And it's my biggest fear. We're going to do that today. You're going to swing, swing, swing till it goes all the way up, over, then swings back down. So going one way. And then you're going to reverse, sweeping up, rolling down. And then you'll swing up, pause at the top, let the arms fall. Standing ragdoll. Okay, just gonna do some balancing. We'll go on an adventure. Start with the right foot down. The left foot, we're gonna come into tree. Starts to kickstand. Maybe it comes to the lower leg. Maybe it comes up to the quad. Hands can start at heart center. They can reach up overhead, growing your tree. And what we're going to do now is, and feel free to watch me before we do this, but we're going to try to bring the left leg into the chest. And then you're going to kick back to your Dekasana. Then you're going to tilt forward. And you're going to open up the hips to the left as the right arm comes down, coming into your half moon. And you can feel free to use a block. If you want to try to come into half moon a little easier and just on its own, you would start with your right foot down, right hand is on the block. Bring the left hand to the hip, extend the left leg back, flexing the foot, and then you're using that left hand to peel the hip up to the left, and then you extend, and then maybe you lift up and balance and try not to fall back and knock over all your mom's glassware. But if you're strong and balanced in your half moon, you can slowly start to put a bend into that front knee, land back, warrior two. Inhale, straighten the front leg, coming up. Look down at your feet. I want the heel, the front foot aligning with the arch or the heel of the back foot. Arms level off. Reach forward, pivot, coming down, triangle. Hand can find the shin, can rest the knuckles on the inside of the leg. You can find a block. Maybe you can have the fingers come to the ground, but I don't want you down if you're hunching that left shoulder. It's better to be up and tall and aligned than it is to be low and hunching. You're imagining like you're being squeezed together between two panes of glass. Let me try to come at the straight angle. You know, you're not hunching, you're nice and balanced. And then slowly, a strong core will take you to standing. Turn that right foot aligned with your back foot. Both of them face the outer edges of your mat. Inhale, reaching the arms overhead. Exhale, folding forward. Fingers can be aligned with your toes. You can walk them between the legs. You can interlace the elbows. Whatever you're doing, just feeling the crown of your head sinking towards the mat. And then slowly starting to walk the wrists beneath the shoulders. Bring the left hand directly beneath the face and then lift the right arm tall. Inhale. Exhale, switch. The right hand goes down. The left arm lifts up. Left hand under. Strong core takes you to standing. Then just turn the front foot forward. Big step coming back up to the top of your mat. So I'm going to do that again. I'm going to reverse so I can hopefully mirror you. Starts a tree with the left foot down. The right foot comes up to your lower leg or into your quad. Hands at heart center. Maybe they reach overhead. Bring that knee into the chest. And then can you start to kick it back? Can you start to tilt, open, find your half moon, and maybe you fall out of it. But you can play around, you can touch this radiator, which I'm glad is off. And then slowly try and have the transition, putting the bend into the knee, landing back. Straightening the front leg, maybe you have to close your stance up a little bit. And then reaching forward, pivoting, coming down, Trikonasana. And same thoughts about the alignment. Maybe the head turns and looks up at the ceiling. Slowly to standing. Let's maybe toe heel the feet a little closer together, but turn the feet out. Arms overhead, legs are straight. Inhale. Exhale, bend the knees, pull the elbows down. Inhale, reach. Exhale, extend. Reach. Lower. I think I'm doing the wrong cues, but that's okay. You get the idea. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, hold here. Interlace the fingers behind the head. Right elbow drops to the right knee. Inhale, center. Exhale to the left. Center. To the right. Center. Left. Center. Right. Center. Left. Center, hold here. Arms extend out. Straighten the legs, turn the toes in, diving forward. Maybe you can interlace. Slowly, we're coming to standing. Want us to turn our feet out to the edges again, but it's really the front inside corners. Start to come into a lunge, knee and foot point the same way. Shifting to the back of the mat. Shifting forward. One more time back. And then come to center and just sitting. We can extend the legs. But before we take the wide leg, why don't we pull the right knee into the left leg. Inhale, reach, turn, exhale, folding. So you're draping over this left leg. And slowly come up. Extend that right leg back out to the side. The left foot comes in to meet it. Inhale, turning. Exhale, folding. And then slowly coming up. Now let's open wide. Hands can stay here. And you can start to walk forward. Maybe you can keep reaching forward. Maybe you can come to a tall spine and press your way up into a handstand from here. Hani, I know that's your favorite. And then slowly we'll come back to center and then turning so our legs are straight. We'll take an inhale and reach up. Fold forward. And then slowly coming up, knees come in. Let's lower to our backs. Getting set for some quick back bends. We'll start with a bridge. You want your feet placed so you can touch the heels, your fingertips. Bridger wheel, inhale, coming up. Or, well, start with bridge. You'll have the option to finish this out in the wheel if you want. Arms stay alongside, maybe they interlace beneath the lower back. And then if you wanted to finish in wheel, bringing the hands to either side of your head and lifting, you can. You're welcome to stay in bridge. We'll hold it out for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly lowering, drawing the knees into the chest, squeezing tight. Arms extend out at your sides. Let the knees drop to the right. The head falls to the left. And then slowly to center. Legs left, head right. And then slowly back to center. Give yourself one final squeeze in. Maybe you're reaching for the inside arches or the big toes. Gently rocking from side to side. Your happy baby pose. When you're ready, finding stillness. Legs extend down the length of your mat. Arms are at your sides, palms turn and face up. We'll get set to release the Ujjayi breath. Big inhale through the nose, filling your belly, the rib cage, all the way to the collarbones. Exhale, sigh it out through the mouth. One more inhale, filling everything up. Exhale, releasing. Settling into your Shavasana, relaxing your body, relaxing your mind. Slowly starting to bring your awareness back, bringing movement to your fingers, to your toes. When you're ready, arms reach up overhead for a full body stretch. Feeling all the length from your heels up, tips of your fingers. Drawing your knees to your chest, rolling to your right side, using your arms to help press yourself up to a cross-legged seated position, eyes closed, spine is tall. Taking a moment to thank yourself for coming out today, caring for your body, for your mind. Bring our hands to our heart center, recalling the intention we set at the beginning of practice. We'll take an inhale together as a community. Exhale, releasing. Leaving our hands at heart center to lead with a kind heart. Thumbs to our lips to speak kind words. To our third eye to think kind thoughts. Respect to ourselves and to each other. I bow to you. Namaste. So thanks for coming out today, everyone. If you have any questions, I'll hang out for a little bit. Otherwise, I look forward to seeing you all again soon.